Hello and welcome back to the channel. So we're doing something different today rather than gig logs and vlogs. What I'm doing an unboxing of the Yamaha DZR15s. These are going to be replacing my old DXR15s. I've had them for quite a while now and it's time to move on basically. I've had them for about 7 years and I've used them week in, week out. There's nothing wrong with them, it's just time to move on. As technology moves on, I guess you've got to move with it as well, because the Yamahas, DZRs are a lot lighter than the DXR, and I was using the Mark 1s of the DXR. So they've got the Mark 2s out as well, so the Mark 2s are supposed to be probably a little bit lighter, a little bit more powerful than the Mark 1s. The DZR are a whole new kettle of fish basically. It's got a DSP, onboard DSP. It's a hell of a lot lighter than the DXR15s. It's slightly, even though it's slightly bigger in height, but slightly deeper, slightly wider, a hell of a lot more power as well. There's a lot going on with it, so I guess I've moved on with the time basically. Do you know what I mean? I've moved on with the times. As I said, you've got to move on with the times. As things move into the future, they get a lot more powerful, a lot more lighter, and they compact a lot more technology than the older stuff. So yeah, it was time to retire my good old faithful DXR15, so they will be retiring. I have got the functional covers for these as well, so you've got the use and the ability of using them with the functional covers or without the covers. So when you use the functional covers, the front of it, you unzip the zips either side, throw the flap over on top, and it goes underneath kind of like a band on the top of the cover, and that keeps it out of the way, and the back panel opens up where you can control the DSP volume and stuff like that. So without no more further ado, let's get straight into the unboxing. This is not going to be about the spec or anything like that. If you want to find out more about the spec or between the DZR and the DXR, what I was previously using, that'll be done in another vlog. This is purely just an unboxing, and it's an unbiased review. I'm not paid or sponsored by Yamaha to do this, as I bought this out of my own pocket. So that will be done in another gig log as well, and it will be done live out on my first gig using them, which will be this coming Saturday. So if you want to find out my opinion and what I think of the DZR15s, come back into the channel. I should have a review, and remember to find out, ring that bell please. Let's get into the unboxing. Alright, it's really well packaging. I'm only going to be doing one box, so there's no point in doing the other one, it's exactly the same. Right, don't you just love cutting into a new piece of equipment, breaking the seal for the first time? There's something about it that just gives you that endorphin. I guess it releases a load of endorphins when you do an unboxing of an equipment for the first time. Right, as I said, this is not about the specs. I'm not going to mention anything about the specs in this video. That'll be done in another vlog basically. Right, this is just purely an unboxing. We have the manuals, which covers the DZR15s, DZR15s, DZR12s and DZR12s, so it covers all of them all in one manual. We have our power lead, which has got a lock on it, stops people from pulling it out inadvertently. Stand that over there. Oh, it's really well packaged actually. Well packaged. This is always the hardest bit, as you know, getting the bloody boxes out of the packaging. There's a knack, I believe. It's a case of just tilting the box upside down. Tip it upside down. The old stuff in. Got to say, I believe Yamaha give a 3 or 5 year guarantee on these. I believe it's a 3-year guarantee you get. All you need to do is jump onto Yamaha's website and input your serial number, where you bought the boxes from and the date, and that will automatically give you the extended warranty on them. Right, we take the plastic cover off. I say these are so much lighter compared to the DXR15s. It's unbelievable how light they are. I was expecting them, because of the sheer size, I was expecting them to be a lot heavier. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get my DXR out, put them alongside the DZR. You can see the comparison in size difference. As soon as I take off all this, I did notice that there was no moisture crystals in the plastic bag. Naughty Yamaha. As you're taking the boxes when they're being stored, if they're in a damp place, you could get condensation in the plastic. That could build up, but they used to. Right, here we go. Yamaha DZR15s. At a glance, they're notorious. They've got the notorious material over the metal grille on the front. It is of a wood enclosure with the old DXR and the DSR, which are no longer available. But the DXR was a ABS enclosure, so it's a plastic enclosure. And I don't know if that probably made a difference to the weight, but you would have thought, being wood, it would have been a lot more heavier. So if you can see the difference in comparison, the DXR, DZR, and they're both 15-inch drivers in both of them. So in height, overall the DZR is slightly a bigger box than the DXR overall. So my overall opinion of this, sound-wise, I won't know if I'm happy with it until I use them this coming Saturday, and it will be an unbiased opinion, because this is not a sponsored vlog by Yamaha. I bought these out of my own money, so you'll get my true thoughts and my true opinion of what I actually think of them. I'll do a spec review of the DZR15 to give you the full spec on paper, and also the spec on paper, you know, it's a good starting point, but until you actually hear the boxes, how they perform when you're actually using them, that's the real true test of how it sounds, and if you're going to be happy with it. You'll never know. On paper, yeah, it looks good, 139 dB, 2000 watt amplifier, biamp system as well. So on spec, on paper, yeah, it looks good, but out in the field when you're actually using them, that's a completely different kettle of fish, basically. Do you know what I mean? You know, it's got so many different parameters in the DSP settings and all the rest of it to enhance the performance of the box. So its true test will be really and truly when you're actually using them at a venue. So it will be a live review, what I'm going to do when I'm using them, because I haven't got time to check them out beforehand. So it won't be till Saturday till I'm actually using them. That's when I would actually do a live review of them. So thank you very much for tuning into the channel. Until the next vlog, whether it be a gig vlog, or whether it be an unboxing again, or whether it would be equipment review, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and come back to the channel for more interesting DJ related content. Thank you.